Welcome. I'd like to share something with you. But before I do that, let me say this. Leave now because you might not have the chance to tomorrow. This moment is all that matters. Don't wear yourself out with the thoughts of tomorrow. So 6 days ago, I saw a post from Twitter. A young doctor said she posted a picture of herself and her son on a field, and the caption was she was dying of cancer and was about to break the news to her young son, and she needed all the courage she could gather. Many people made suggestions, gave comments, but a tweet from Ryan Ramstack, another from She Blinded Me with Zens, caught my attention. Ryan Ramstack said, make videos for his future special days, graduations, weddings, first job, first breakup, so you'll be able to continue to feel your love, wisdom, sympathy, and pride. Set up an email address for him, journal to him, and provide him the username and password during one of your videos. And She Blinded Me with Zens said, to add to this, that's to add to Ryan Ramstack's comment, to add to this, make videos of you together now. My father died when I was very young, and it is almost like a story now. So when I see pictures of us together, I know I knew him and we existed in the same world. This got to me because I wish I had pictures of myself and dad. I wish I had videos of him telling me how much he believed in me, telling me of videos where he was trying to cheer me up while I was going through tough times in life, or maybe when he said something about my heartbreak, of just really caring things from him. They would have given me the assurance that my dad loved me, and that although he's not here with me presently, like physically, he is still there for me, and that he is a part of my life. While he had the chance to, of course. I lost my dad when I was 12 years old. People keep telling me that he cherished me, he loved me, blah blah blah. But really, these things, I don't get to believe these things because I can't remember a time my dad told me he loved me. You get? I remember a few days before he died, he called me. I was in school. He died in South Africa. I was in school when he called my matron. That was the first time my dad would be calling me in school, calling me in school since they've given birth to me. Since I always attended boarding school, you get? So that was like the first time I was speaking my phone. My dad tried to reach me in school. Ever happened. That's like the first time. So that was on Sunday. He called my matron, and I was immediately he called. I knew it was my dad. I don't know why I knew it was my dad, but I just knew it was my dad. And my matron immediately she was not like, Grace, for you. I said I know. I already said it, that it was my dad. And then it was now he said so many things. I can't remember what he said, but I know we spoke for a while. And his last words that I do remember is, I will miss you. And I was 12 then. I didn't know what he meant was Omomi Motifeku. Do you get? I didn't know that was what he meant. I'm sure at that moment he would be wishing he had done certain things for us. At that moment, I'm sure he'll be wishing he was there for me at points in my life. I don't think my daddy ever went to my school, like for my graduation or something. I don't think my dad ever did that. So I'm sure at that moment he'll be wishing he had taken me. He promised me to take me to a beach. So I'm sure at that moment he would have been wishing he had taken me to the beach. I'm sure he would have probably had wished he had written me his own book of proverbs, saying, my daughter, this is what you should do. My daughter, I understand this is what you're going through. My daughter, this is it. We're all worried about tomorrow instead of living at the moment, instead of enjoying the moment. While he was alive, I hardly saw him. He was a banker who came on when we were probably asleep. So if I was not in boarding house, I was at home. But even when I was at home, I didn't really get to see him so much because he was working. But when he lost his job, he opened a bookstore. During those periods, I do remember how I remember one particular event that happened, and I think he bought. My brother has a guitar. I think my dad bought it for him. So I was playing a song for my dad. My dad was like, if I could play a song, if he gave me a song to play, so that if I got the song, he was going to buy me 7-Up. My favorite drink then was 7-Up. He was going to buy me 7-Up, and I played it, and I played it, and he bought me 7-Up. And I wish I had moments like that with my dad, or maybe moments when I was crying and my dad was like, just Grace, you'll be fine. I understand what you're going through. But I didn't have all this opportunity with my dad. You get? So you see why we need to live now and stop hurrying. We need to calm down and stop hurrying about what next to do. Some of us, we are so carried away by activities that we leave those we care about, that we leave behind those we care about. We see our friends upload something on their status, for example. They're like, I'm down. And sometimes we just feel like, you'll be fine, Joe. Give it time. How about you slide into his DM and ask what's up? How about you slide into his DM and just cheer him up? Or how about you just pull up in his house and show him how much you care about him? Even if you go there and all you'll be doing is making funny videos, even if you don't know what to say, your presence alone will mean a lot to them. But because we are so worried about activities, we need to go to the bank by 2 o'clock. We need to do this. But the truth is, either you do it or all those things will continue. Those issues will always be there. See, the problem would always be there. So, but you see that person you are ignoring, that you are not, that you are, but you see that person would not always be there. You will not always be there. You are not going to live forever. So tomorrow will come, would not give you any warning that I'll not be coming on. You know, go follow me, go tomorrow when I come. You know, go follow me when I come. Tomorrow won't tell you that. So why don't you just enjoy the moment? If you feel that you need to visit a place, go there. If you feel that you need to take a healing course, do it. If you feel that whatever it is that you need, that you feel like you need to do, just do it. Do it now. Tomorrow won't come, might not come. So do that now. You know? That's really all I have to say. Plant little seeds everywhere you go to, in the hearts of people, so that when you go, they would remember you by something. You know, what you do, by your act, by your words, by your sympathy, by your love, by your wisdom, by your humor. Some people lack humor. But really, just let's live now.